Good afternoon and welcome to Hilliard, Florida. We're live from Nassau County down here with a little River War action. I'm Adam Bell along with Grover Roden here tonight on CSN. River War between our Charlton County Indians and the Hilliard Flashes. Game 1 of 2. We're going to be back home tomorrow night with another River War, Grover.
Yeah, they've changed the times on that game, haven't they?
Yeah, it's going to be a little earlier than what I had posted on Facebook tomorrow, and there's a little bit of a change in what I posted on Facebook concerning tomorrow all the way around. We're going to have the Coach Marshman show tomorrow at 1. That'll be tape delayed. Then at 3 o'clock, we'll have JV Indians versus Ware. And then following that game, around 5:30, 6 o'clock, depending on when the JV ends, we'll have varsity versus Hilliard again at Indian Field tomorrow night. So I think we got all that straight now.
That's right.
We're going to try anyway. We're going to try. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. Indians coming off a huge week. Last week, Grover, we took 2 out of 3 from Irwin. That's always a good thing.
Huge would have been 3 out of 3. We should have. I think we was a better team there. We should have took all 3 of them games.
We very possibly could have had 3-0 last week. There's no doubt about that. But it happens. It happens
right.
like that sometimes. Irwin stole a win from us late, and it's all part of it.
That's part of baseball. That's why you play the games.
That's why you got to play all 7 innings.
That's right.
But it was a good series, though, man. I mean, we beat them 4-2 at home Tuesday, then turn around and beat them in that opening game. I believe it was 40. What was that first game? I've done so much baseball last week.
That's been a long time. I know we had a 7-1 lead.
That's right.
In the second game.
In game 3, we had the 7-1 lead.
That is correct, and then we lost it 8-7.
Yeah. These Flashes, I've been covering these Flashes down here this year. We're as part of our Select 6 package. And I'll tell you what, they've got some athletes down here, Grover. We're in for a ball game tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, looks good. They come a long way with the program. They've done a lot of improvements to their fields the last couple of years, too. Looks nice over here.
Hobbs, Whitaker, Johnson for the Flashes, all good ball players.
That's right. I believe we're going to have the national anthem here.
All right. All right, no player introductions tonight, but we had the national anthem live from Hilliard, Florida. We're going to line up real quick. Grover, I'll do the Flashes, and then we'll hit you with the Indians.
10-4.
Sammy bailed on us tonight. Hope he feels better. He's feeling a little under the weather tonight, so we're not going to have Sammy this evening. All right, for the Flashes. Caden Hobbs, number 13, 22. Bryant Cruz, number 5, Legarius Johnson. Keep your eye on Hobbs and Legarius. He's a big hitter, Grover. Number 15, Lyle Bennett. Number 14, Colby Dabowski. Number 7, Brantley Herringer. Number 20, number 2, Hunter Williams. Number 17, Jonathan Whitaker. That's another good one. Number 4, Colby Crump. Rounding out the lineup is Brannon, Hand, Herringer, Hunter, McCoy, Pinker, and Benjamin. And that's your Hilliard Flashes, coached by Coach Perez.
For Charlton County, we're going to have Tristan Herring leading off, Wade Rutherford batting second, Connor Nelson batting third, Shikario Bailey batting number 4 hole, Sean Russell batting fifth for the Indians. Sixth will be Colby Bryant. Number 7 will be Gant Geiger. Number 8 is Najee Smith. And in our 9 hole, we're going to have Bo Nasworth. Going to have quite a few substitutions this game. Jude Shaw, Ian Wicker, Ian, Colton Cruz, Connor Lloyd, Hayes Johnson, and a couple more.
All right, as you starting lineups for both squads and the rosters. Now I was telling you earlier, Grover, I've covered some ball games down here in Hilliard this year for them. They've been awesome enough to have me down here covering some of the ball. This will be the first game I've seen Legarius pitch. He's on the mound starting off with the Flashes tonight, so that's going to be a little different from what I've seen out of the Flashes. They might have been holding back on me, Grover.
They could have been.
They could have been holding back. We're about to find out. All right, Tristan Herring will lead things off for the Indians. Game 1 of 2 with the Flashes in River War. Here we go. Outside right at us.
If you've never been to Hilliard, they have the longest backstop I believe I've ever played, ever seen on a baseball field that we played on.
And after being over there at Irwin, when the right field fence was 5 feet around from the foul line, we're over here with another field from the backstop. Called strike.
Called strike, 1-on-1.
Hard hit ball.
Right fielder's taking a look. He's lost the ball. That's what's going on. Tristan's probably going to make it at least a third on this. Stand up, Tristan. Tristan Herring with a stand up triple. That's the way to lead things off there. That's going to bring up Wade Rutherford, number 11 for the Charlton County Indians. I'm sorry, number 10 for the Charlton County Indians.
You know, we're talking about the sun pregame. It's coming down behind you and I, going directly into them fielders' fouls.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get something over your back because when you come back to find it, you're probably not going to be able to see the ball. Ball 1.
1-0. Getting a lot of background noise. There we go. I cut it down. Yeah. I forgot I had the mic up for that for the national anthem.
That's ball 2, 2-0.
Legarius up on the mound for the Flashes is a senior for Hilliard. Fly ball over there toward right.
That's going to drop at them. They got plenty of foul territory here at Hilliard.
Two and one on Rutherford. Speaking of Rutherford, I need to clarify something real quick. The stats that Sammy does when we talk about a more than one game, you know, when we talk about an accumulated set of stats, that's only covering the games we cover.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not covering the entire season. There's a little bit of controversy, not controversy, but questions about that.
Questions being asked.
Yeah, questions have been asked. It's only Sammy's stats only cover CSN covered games.
That's going.
There we go.
Call strike. That's on the lower part of the plate there.
I cannot see that scoreboard. What is it, 3-1?
3-1. No, he fouled one off. I can't see it neither.
Foul ball back at us. Full count. Well, I can see the runs in the inning, but I can't see
Yeah, I don't have
balls
any
and
idea.
strikes. The fans couldn't see it either. I still have the camera on first base. 1 out.
Called strike 3. It's going to bring up Connor Nelson to the plate for the Indians.
Tristan Herring over on third.
Ball low.
Down low, looked like. 1-0. Foul ball. 1-1.
A little late on that one.
Non-region games tonight and tomorrow. We hit back in our region schedule next week versus Atco.
That's a perfect hit down first baseline. That's going to score the run for us.
That's going to score Herring. Connor's headed to second.
The right fielder bobbled the ball right there a little bit, and he went ahead and took second. That was a good job driving the ball to the right side. It's going to bring up Shakaria Bailey, number 16 for the Indians.
Bailey had a big night last Friday night versus Earl.
He did. Ball high.
1-0. Outside. 2-0.
2-0. Ball low. 3-0.
Called strike.
Outside corner right there.
I'm surprised he didn't take that one to the outfield. .375 in the center.
325 at the corner.
Fly ball to left.
Left fielder tracks it down close to the foul line. Out number 2.
Connor goes back to second.
It's going to bring up Sean Russell, batting in the 4-hole for the Indians tonight.
Sean's been known to be a power hitter.
He's got a lot of power in him.
Foul ball out of play. Outside. Now, Coach Perez was the Flash for the Flashes was a Major League Baseball player.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he played pro ball for a few years.
Connor breaking
Nelson's
for third
going.
on that. It's going to be a
Foul ball.
foul ball out of play.
I believe he played for Cleveland. I believe it was Cleveland. He's changed the culture down here with the baseball team.
He has. You can tell by they made a lot of improvements to the field, ball inside. It's going to bring the count to 2-2 is what they got on the board.
Outside. Catcher did a good job saving that.
Full count because he's going to have a long way to go if he gets past him.
His backstop so far back, you could almost make it to home from second on a pass ball, depending on the base runner.
Strike three. 3 outs for the Indians.
Lagares gets Russell. Bottom of the first coming up. Charlton leads 1-0. We'll be right back. Franklin Equipment Sales is Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia's premier outdoor equipment dealer with top brands like Bad Boy, Turo zero-turn mowers, Stihl handheld equipment, along with our superior customer service. There's no need to shop anywhere else. Stop by and check us out, conveniently located just 1 block north of the traffic light in Hilliard, Florida, or call 904-675-9129. T&T Cabinets and More, meeting all of your custom cabinetry needs. We're a distributor for Artisan Mills Cabinets. For all of your custom cabinet needs, phone 904-673-2183. T&T Cabinets is a proud sponsor of Hilliard Baseball and the Charlton Sports Network.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Heron cleaning. Welcome back to Hilliard, Florida. Caden Hobbs will lead off for the Flashes. 15 Bose Nasworth on the mound for Charlton. Caden's a shortstop. I did a recruiting video for Caden Grover.
Did you?
He's got some skills over at shortstop now. He's a very good shortstop. He is a junior for the Flashes. He also pitches.
We're going to have Sicario Bailey on first, Kobe Bryant on second. Connor Nelson playing third, Tristan Heron shortstop. Pitching Bo Nasworth. Behind the plate, we're going to have Sean Russell. Strike one.
Strike. See the movement on that thing?
He's telling into the batter there with that pitch.
It's snaking coming down there.
Yep.
Bo's another one of our sidearm throwers. Has a little sidearm motion to it.
It's going to be a hit. Sicario's going to have to get back. Out at first.
Got him at first. One out.
Brings up number 22.
You do Charlton lineup and I'll do Hilliard. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
22, Bryant Cruz at the plate.
Swing and a miss.
Flashes are 2-2 so far on CSN. Right down the middle. They beat my alma mater. First time I ever streamed for them, we went to Baldwin with them, and they beat Baldwin.
Anytime somebody beats Baldwin, that's a good day.
You're going to dig on me every chance you get, aren't you, Grover?
Hell, it's Baldwin.
Yeah, they beat Baldwin and Baldwin.
Yeah.
Nasworth with the K, 2 outs.
Out number 2.
This is Legarius Johnson. He had some long balls out to right. Our right fielder for Charlton. Might back up a little bit.
It's going to be Najee Smith in right field, Wade Rutherford in center, and I can't tell who's in left field. Looks like Gant Geiger, but I'm not sure.
We're at center.
Left. Call ball there.
0-1. Passed ball. 1-1. 2-0.
He didn't call that first one a strike.
Okay. 2-0. Russell going to get a workout today with this backstop because our catchers, they go after it. Just missed that corner, 3-0. May have been a little low. Blue made me want them to come up a little bit.
Maybe so. Well, he's not even going to attempt to swing at whatever he throws this time.
There it is.
3-1.
Well, you know I've talked about it before. You got to adjust to the blue sometimes.
Yeah. You got to put it where he wants it.
Foul ball. Full count.
I wouldn't leave anything in the middle. He looks like he can hit one a long way.
He hit
Chopper up the middle is going to be a base hit.
Base hit for Johnson. He's at first with 2 outs. Number 15.
They're going to have a pinch runner coming in for the pitcher, number 18.
Lyle Bennett.
And then with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, leading 1-0.
That son will hurry up and go down. I can take my contraption down. It feels like a microwave on my back right now.
I guarantee you.
1-0. One.
Throw over to first. He's back safe in time.
Fans at home, probably, there we go. Probably wonder why we're still looking at first base. There we go. I've got it back on the pitcher catcher now.
It's going to be a chopper.
Possible double play ball right here. They
don't need it. Got 3 outs right there.
Yep, they got the third. Herring was about to sling that thing to first. Indians lead flashes 1-0, but we're headed to the second. We'll be right back. Restoration LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Herring Cleaning and Restoration.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
All right, welcome back to Hilliard, Florida. Top of the second. Grover, who we got?
We're going to have Kobe Bryant leading off the inning for us for the Indians. Hang on, I had a hat malfunction.
Since CSN streams for both these schools, Grover and I are sharing the duties tonight.
We'll have Kobe leading off, Geiger batting second in this inning, and then we're going to have Najee Smith up in the 3-0 for the inning.
Oh, and 1. Hit down first, foul. 0 and 2. You good over there?
No, this hat's driving me nuts.
Sun might be going down. Might be able to get rid of this thing here in just a second. 0 and 2 on Bryant.
Swing and a miss.
One out.
Number 1. It's going to bring Gant Geiger up to the plate.
Fly ball toward first.
That's going to, man, they
Drops foul.
great effort by the first baseman there.
Well, that Sun was playing a role again because the right fielder was struggling to find it over there.
And that Sun's sitting right behind home plate, just a little bit off to the left of it, or be to the right of it if you're looking from the outfield. That's going to
another one to right.
good
That's
play
caught.
by the right fielder. Nice play for out number 2. We're going to have Najee Smith coming up to bat for us.
Two outs for the Flashes. Najee had a good game the other night in Ocilla, too.
All of them did.
We had that one bad inning in Game 3 the other night. Otherwise, we'd have took that series 3-0.
Would have been nice.
It would have been.
Give a little breathing room in the region in
We've got
case you
some
have a
games up,
hiccup game somewhere. Still got Lanier County, which isn't a pushover to go through for 3 games.
Inside.
Hit by a pitch there. Caught him a little bit on the jersey, I believe. It's going to bring up our pitcher, Bo Nasworth, number 15 for the Indians, batting in the 9th hole.
Foul ball back at us. Just missed that outside corner, 1-1.
1-1. That was a close pitch. I believe there's a little something off speed. Najee
Still
going.
to second. Got safe. Smith's the second now for the Tribe.
Throw was a little bit high.
I've got 2-1. Is that
Okay.
what you have? 2-1?
Yes, sir.
Pass
That's
ball.
pass ball. Najee's going to make it. I guess that's hit by a pitch is what he's calling.
Was he hit by a pitch?
That's what he's saying. We're going to have runners on first and second. That's going to bring our top of our lineup back up. Tristan Hare, number 15, playing shortstop for the Indians.
Runners on the corners now for the Indians.
No, Najee went back to second.
Herring doubled his first time at bat.
That's right. Actually tripled.
Oh, dead ball. So they okay. I
yeah,
got
and he
you.
actually
I
tripled
got you.
his first at bat, made it to third to a hit in right field. It's a
Oh,
pass
runners
ball.
are going. Everybody safe. But the JV's had a good season this year. They haven't lost many.
I can think of 3 they lost, but that's
There's a
going to
base
get
hit.
down
That's
for a
gonna
base
drop.
hit. That's going to score 2 for the Indians right here. Tristan Rounding first
One's
is going
gonna
to
score,
stand
two's
up on
gonna score.
second.
Herring with his second double of the night.
His first hit was a triple,
That's right, it was.
so he's hit a triple and a double now.
Yep.
So we need a single and a home run. He'll hit the.
That's
for
right.
the
His
cycle.
first one was a triple.
It's going to bring number 10 Wade Rutherford to the plate for the Indians. Wade playing center field for us tonight.
Not a bad way to start the night with a double and a triple.
No, that's going to 3-0 lead for the Indians.
Inside, was he hit?
That was hit by a pitch, but I don't know if he'll call it. But it definitely hit something. Might have been the catcher's mitt on the side or something.
Rutherford at the plate, 1-0.
Ball low.
2-0.
It's a good job by the catcher with that stop. He's got a long ways to go get a ball here. Another ball low.
3-0.
I believe Wade's probably going to be taking one here. Nope.
Foul ball.
3-1.
They're not keeping balls and strikes over there tonight.
No,
There they go. There they go. Now they're catching up.
Yeah, well, he's got 3 balls. Not
Yeah, I've
one.
got 3 and 2.
It's full count. Ball outside. Ah,
Now it's 3 and 2. I'm sorry. So I rely on the scoreboards.
caught the outside corner with that last pitch.
I might just quit keeping count here if the scoreboard's not going to do it. Base on balls.
It's going to bring up Connor Nelson for the Indians.
Now, Wade, for the complete season, not just CSN games, for the complete season, Wade Rutherford is our leading base stealer on the team,
How many has he got, do you know?
with Tristan second and Colby third for the full season, not just CSN only games.
So I take it WD corrected you on who was.
I was said to look at the game changer stuff.
I didn't know that was public.
So nobody actually corrected me. They just wanted to clarify.
Hey, well, yeah,
Clarify. Because, I mean,
they need credit where credit's due.
Well, I can appreciate it because when recruiters watch and listen, because we both know they do, we want to have the correct stats for season-long stuff, you know. So I can appreciate that.
Ball outside.
As you have stated many times on the air, kids have gotten scholarships because of these webcasts. Or they've been seen because of these webcasts, I should say.
Wade got caught leaning there, but he went ahead and took the base at second.
Wade has him another stolen base.
Good. That was a good move by the pitcher there. Need another base hit here. That's going to get
through. That's a
through.
base hit up the middle.
That's right. That's going to score 2 more right there.
Herring's going to score. Here comes Wade. He'll score. Connor will hold it first.
It's going to make a 5-0 lead for the Indians at the top of the second here at Hilliard. Bringing up Shikario Bailey to the plate for us. Shikario had a home run in each one of the games against Irwin County.
Yeah, he did.
Tuesday night and both of them Friday night.
It looked like Hilliard was going to get us out of this inning with they had 2 outs immediately, but the Indians had scored.
He got him leaning
Nelson's
again.
headed to second.
He's safe at second. That's not pitcher's got a good move. They just been fortunate enough to make it before getting through out at second.
Fly ball to left.
That's going to get down.
Drop.
That's going to get down. Connor headed to the plate. We're going to have a play here at the plate.
Nelson's safe. Bailey's at second.
Shikario wound up with second with the throw there.
Now, if you're Hilliard, that's the out you got to have right here at home.
Well,
you got to have that. Took a funny hop coming into the catcher, but
it did. And that's one of them base hits that was just off the end of the bat and just found some green grass.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up Sean Russell to the plate for the Indians. A foul ball.
Foul ball back at us, Grover.
Sean was just got released from physical therapy on a shoulder injury. He had surgery during the offseason at the beginning of the season, so he had a slow start, but he's come on strong here recently.
Bailey's going. Here's the throw to third.
He is safe at third, and the ball basketball. Outfielder picks it up. There's going to be
Bailey's going to score.
7-0 lead for the Indians in the top of the second. A lot of people sleeps on Shikario, but he's got a lot of speed to be the size he is. He runs very well. It's going to be
outside
a strike.
Corner.
1-2.
1-2. Down low. 2-2.
Catcher's doing a really good job keeping them balls closer in front of him,
Yeah.
blocking it up. You have got to have a very good defensive catcher on this field here. It's got a long backstop.
2-2 on Russell. There's a hit to Hobbs. Here's the throw to first. What a stretch by the first baseman.
First baseman done a fine job
nice
keeping
play.
his foot on the base there. That was a good job.
I was telling you about Hobbs earlier, that rocket. You see that throw from
That was a
shortstop
good throw
to
from
first?
short.
Bottom of the second coming up. Charlton leads Hilliard 7-0. We'll be right back.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs from ice and snow cones to bull peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
All right, we're back, Grover.
It's going to be a chopper to first.
Bailey's going to make the play. Nasworth covers.
That's a good job by Bo breaking to the bag as soon as the ball was hit. Out number one.
That was Colby Dubowski. This is Brantley Herringer at the plate. Hingerer.
That's a foul tip ball there. 0-1.
Bo got over there quick to cover first just now.
He done a good job with that.
Well, that feels better on my back, man. I felt like a microwave back there.
Well, that's going to be a...
There's another one, a little blooper to first. Nasworth with the play again.
2 outs. Good job fielding his position there. I know y'all viewers couldn't see this, but Adam decided he's going to put up a black vinyl piece behind him to block the sun. It's probably about 200 degrees.
Number 2 at the plate, Hunter Williams for the Flashes.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You sound like me over there, Grover.
What's up?
1-0 on a 0-1.
Well, I got the swing and a miss.
Foul ball back at us.
0-2.
They've done a lot of work on this field last couple of years. It looks a whole lot better than it did a few years ago.
Yeah, the home side now used to be the visitor side. They put netting around it in the last several years. That's going to be strike number 3 for out number 3. That's quick inning for the Indians.
Top of the third. Indians still lead 7-0. We'll be right back.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Franklin Equipment Sales is Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia's premier outdoor equipment dealer with top brands like Bad Boy, Turo zero-turn mowers, Stihl handheld equipment, along with our superior customer service. There's no need to shop anywhere else. Stop by and check us out. Conveniently located just one block north of the traffic light in Hilliard, Florida, or call 904-675-9129. T&T Cabinets and More, meeting all of your custom cabinetry needs. We're a distributor for Artisan Mills Cabinets. For all of your custom cabinet needs, phone 904-673-2183. T&T Cabinets is a proud sponsor of Hilliard Baseball and the Charlton Sports Network.
Whatever your view on the world.
Welcome back to Hilliard, Florida. Charlton leads 7-0. I just got a text from Sammy. You know, he's playing hooky on us tonight. He says he's feeling a little tired. He's going to be lazy tonight.
Well, he's 150 years old, so
Yeah.
anybody that age gets tired easy. Kobe Bryant's going to be at the bat for the Indians, leading off this inning. Gant Geiger will be on deck. We're on the top of the third inning now with a 7-0 lead over Hilliard. Ball one.
0-1. 1-0, rather. That was a big hit to right.
The right fielder's
Is it gonna
taking
stay
charge.
fair?
Yeah, it's a fair
It does.
ball.
It stays fair.
Kobe's at second. He is going for third now. Throws coming to third. Throws a little late. Kobe
Safe
Bryant with a
third.
leadoff triple. Top of the third for the Indians. Gant Geiger is on the plate now. Nigel Smith will be on deck behind him.
Indians' second triple of the night.
That's correct. Right fielder out there for Hilliard's got a lot of speed too.
Yeah. A lot of ground to cover out there. I don't know if it's because of the way the fences are set up here, but this place looks huge, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's only 325 in the corners and 375 in the center, but it looks a lot bigger. Of course, we're probably 50 feet from the plate back here where we're sitting behind the wall also. That's
0-2.
0-2.
Yeah, the Booster Club, Mr. Hobbs and all those folks over there for the Hilliard Booster Club, they do a fine job down here, turning things around down here.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I know the Booster Club at Charlton had a foul tip. They had a lot to do with the improvements to our field, and I sure Hilliard's did also. But I was saying before the break, they've changed things around. They got a concession stand up here where they used to have it pretty much on the table. They got an indoor batting facility, not completely closed, but a lot nicer than some places they got. Everything looks good around here. They've done a lot of improvement the last probably 6 years.
We know from Charlton how big that indoor batting facility can pay off later.
That's right. Drop third strike. He's going to have to throw him out at first. He's breaking for the plate. Kobe's in safe by a lot at home plate. That's going to bring the score 8-0 for the Indians on a drop third strike. Gann will be out for the Indians. That's out number one. Bringing up Najee Smith to the plate.
Oh, I know what I was going to bring up when I was talking to you off camera about. The Titans that we cover for, they had to suspend their season because of injuries. They just flat ran out of players.
Yeah.
And the UFL picked us up the rest of the season. We're going to do games of the week for them the rest of the season.
Hit by a pitch.
Hit by a pitch. That's the second time for him, isn't it?
That is. Looked like that one might have hurt him just a little bit. It's going to bring out the coach for
that's going to bring out Coach Perez's assistant.
Well, that's good being picked up. It says I hate them have to cancel their season, especially because of injury. You don't want to see. It doesn't matter if they're grown or some student athlete. You hate to see anybody get hurt. Playing a sport, but at least you was able to get picked up by somebody.
Yeah, you don't want to see anybody get hurt. Those guys, man, the Titans had so many injuries the last couple of weeks. it took their toll, so they made the decision to suspend the season. And I don't blame them. When you're grown men and you're going up against 30 grown men with 13, you know. But the UFL contacted CSN Saturday night and said, let's do a game of the week. So we're going to do game of the week the rest of the season.
Well, that's great news. Chase, we played with a travel team that was stationed out of Augusta, Georgia, and they had the training facility that we used to go do indoor stuff on. They had that would be the same thing as the Titans, whatever that is. It semi-pro maybe?
Yeah, semi-pro. They're semi-pro.
Man, some of them athletes in there, they had regular jobs, but mercy. There were some good-looking 25 to 30-year-old people in there that could.
There's some big boys on them teams, man. And there's actually a guy on the semi-pro team that the Titans play, or the semi-pro league the Titans play in, got picked up by a college a few weeks ago.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, he was seen on one of the webcasts on South Florida, and I'm wanting to say it was Appalachian State signed him.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good college to play for. I had a boy I went to high school with. His son went up there and played for App State. Actually, two of them I went to high school with. That's where their sons played their college football at.
Number 7 on the mound now, going to take over pitching duties for the Flashes. That is Brantley Hinger on the mound for Hilliard. Charlton with an 8-0 lead.
Looks like they got
that's Nasworth.
The big hitter that was pitching, number 5, is going to be playing center field for them. That's outside corner, called strike number 1. Nigel with a pretty close lead there at first.
He's got it. He's stretching it.
He's creeping.
Foul ball.
0-2.
Good crowd in here today. Both teams represented real well here. Charlton's got that whole side. Hilliard and Charlton mixed in behind us and all the way down the line down there.
Back.
Safe at first.
That's a good move by the pitcher, number 7. He almost got Nigel leaning. Nigel going.
Foul ball. That's what Coach Cruz would refer to as a gate game.
A gate game. He does like to collect the money at the gate.
He collect that money now. Yeah, Coach Cruz must miss a webcast sit out there on that gate at the football field.
Oh, yeah.
Foul ball. 40-something years at one school. That's a long time. That's a long time anywhere.
I want to say they said 46, but yeah, that's, that's a lifetime for some people.
There's a hard hit ball straight out.
That's going to go to center fielder. Made the catch.
2 outs.
Brings up our leadoff batter, Tristan Herring, to the plate.
That's Johnson making that grab out there in center.
Yep.
Well, Herring has doubled and tripled so far tonight.
That's right. Najee on the move.
Third. That's going to get out of the infield. Najee will hold it second. Well, Tristan's just making sure he covers all the bases tonight.
Well, he's
doubling and tripling.
All he has to do is hit a home run, and he'll hit for the
cycle.
circle.
Do now.
Going to bring up Wade Rutherford to the plate, number 10, center fielder for the Indians.
Inside. I wasn't sure which way he was going to go with that one.
Little high, I believe.
It looked like it might have broke a little bit.
Ball low.
Hilliard Flashes softball's doing a good job down here. I saw my niece and one other young lady hit a home run out of here the other day.
That's good news.
Yeah, my niece, Hannah Steedley, plays for the Flashes over there on the softball field.
Now, do they do a fast pitch over here?
Sir?
Are they on fast pitch over here this time?
Yeah, they're fast pitch in the spring. I've been campaigning the GHSA to move our fast pitch to spring up there so we could.
Well, if they think anybody from down here thinks it's a good idea, you're probably not going to get them to do it.
Ain't that the truth?
That is the truth. Ball high.
Georgia and one other state are the only two athletic associations that play fast pitch softball in the fall. The rest of the nation's all in the spring.
Play it in the spring.
That's
going to be hit to center field. He didn't have to move but about a step for out number 3. Indians lead 8-0 going to the bottom of the third.
We'll be right back. Indians lead 8-0 when we come back.
Current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Heron Cleaning and Restoration, LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Heron Cleaning and Restoration.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive...
Welcome back. Leading off for the Flashes will be number 17.
It's going to be the bottom of the third here with Charlton County with an 8-0 lead over Hilliard.
Jonathan Whitaker. He's one of those guys I was talking about pregame. Keep your eyes on.
Back up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Tristan made a good play to get to the ball, just couldn't quite get the grip on it to make a throw to first. So he'll be safe at first.
Whitaker with the single. Gets the Flashes on base. Number 4 at the plate is Colby Crump.
I believe that's their first base runner, Adam.
Bunt foul.
Foul ball.
That was a nice bunt, though, if it stayed in front. Russell was there, though. He was ready.
Well, they're going to have to hustle to get number 4 out, too. He's a pretty speedy kid.
Well, you know, we were talking about softball a while ago. If you think about it, the GHSA had moved fast pitch to spring, especially for single-A girls. That would free them up for other activities concerning with the football, the band, cheerleading, that kind of thing.
That's right. We have always have had a bunch of girls that was doing cheerleading or something else while they're trying to, do their season also. But if it, like I said, if it makes sense, they probably won't do it.
Grover Roden, GHSA@.com. Isn't that right, Grover?
1 and 2.
Something like that?
Something like that.
Go down to first.
Not in time.
Ooh, almost got it.
The only person the people that would complain about me complaining about the Georgia High School Sports Association.
Well, I ain't worried about all that. Number 13, Caden Hobbs at the plate.
Won't be local.
Sir?
They will not be local.
Caden's a junior. He has some schools looking at him.
Showing
nice bunt in front of the mound. Hobbs at first. Whitaker at second. 1 out.
playing a little small ball here.
22. Bryant Cruz at the plate.
Indians with 1 out.
When's spring football this year? Are we doing spring football this year? Are we back to normal on that?
Yes, they're because I heard Coach Russ Murray say something the other day. They're going to play Pierce County, I believe, for the spring game. So we should be back to normal on that. And if I understand it correct, I think they're cooking their yearly fundraiser, the ribs. I believe they're doing that this Friday night, I believe.
On a Friday night?
I believe that's when they're cooking them.
Foul ball.
It's got 2 strikes on him. It shows 3 balls, but I think that 3 balls
Yeah,
has
that's
been up there a while.
not right because I think it's 0-2.
Yeah.
I've quit looking over there on that.
But, yeah, they should be back to normal with everything with the spring football. That's called strike number 3.
Nasworth got him another K.
It's going to bring up number 5 for Hilliard.
Legarius Johnson, the senior. Big power hitter for the Flashes. I'm sure he's getting some looks, too.
He looks like he could hit one a long ways.
He gets a hold of that thing. It'll do every bit of 380, 385 out of here.
Ball outside.
I saw him. I was over here doing a game one night, and he hit it almost to that barn out there.
It's a long ways. He's going to third.
Third. There's the throw.
Nope, not in time.
Safe at third.
Runners advance to third and second on that.
Coach Perez checking on his runner.
I believe he's just tying his shoe there at him.
That's been a little bit of a difference, too, with Coach Perez down here because the prior coach didn't want us streaming down here. He wants his kids to get noticed. We've actually set up recruiting videos for these guys and so forth down here because they don't get the stuff that, like WD and all those guys do for our guys at Charlton.
Right.
And so we've been down here helping a couple of their players get some recruiting videos going and whatnot. And Coach Perez is all about that, getting these guys exposure.
That's what it takes. That's ball 4. It's going to load the bases up for Hilliard. 2 outs, I believe.
I like
probably
a
would have
coach like
pitched
Coach
him.
Marchman, at our place, and a coach like Coach Perez who knows it's about the kids.
It's I've said it before. We've had kids that they seen them on a live stream, watching another playoff game, watching the other team, watching one of their players. So
yeah.
That's a little bit of exposure. You get somebody doing, highlight videos for them or recruiting videos is a good thing.
15, Lyle Bennett at the plate.
Ball inside. Bo needs to get him a ground ball here and get out of this.
Foul ball. 1-1.
1-1. Excuse me.
Well, I like it when the players coach realizes it's about the kids, Whether it be my video or not, just, that it's about the kids and not,
1 and 2
getting
on the
these
batter.
kids to the next level.
Yeah, some of them get too tied up in the competition of it and just trying to win ball games, and you gotta be tough on them, but you got to love them too. That's going to be a hit. Back up to
Herring with the play at second, got him.
Kobe Bryant for the out at second.
We're headed to the fourth. Nasworth did a good job. We'll stay out of a commercial break this time. Bo did a good job. Bases loaded. They get out of it.
Yeah, didn't panic. Got him a ball up the middle. It was slow hit, but he was able to go to short way there and get the kid out coming to second. So that's a good job. It's still, Indians still lead 8-0 going into the bottom of the fourth here. Going to have Connor Nelson.
It looks like Connor's going to lead off.
Lead off for us with Shikario Bailey coming up behind him.
You can tell Connor that unique helmet he has. He's got it's almost a football helmet. He's got, almost has a face mask over there.
Well, we started using them in tournament ball. The first place I seen them was at UGA when LJ was playing there, but LJ felt a lot more comfortable when he had something on that side covering him up. But with Connor's injury, he's actually just took and bolted the other side, got another one for the other side like he was a left-handed batter also to cover up, keeping that. He's had a little small fracture somewhere in his cheek up there. He got hit by a ball at practice a couple of weeks ago. So. And I did ask Chase after he started using that thing. He also felt more comfortable. He could keep if it was high and inside, he could keep in there a lot longer watching that ball, making sure it wasn't breaking somewhere.
Yeah. He'll be in Flagler next year.
Yeah, you got him a scholarship to go to Flagler College down in around St. Augustine, Daytona, down in that area. You asked me the other day, they recruited him for a third baseman catcher. Nothing to do with pitching or anything like that. That's what.
For
that's
Connor,
what. Yeah.
For Connor. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it was definitely for catching. We seem to have a pipeline with our catchers going to the next level.
Yeah, Trevor Knowles is up in college.
I think that goes all the way back to probably Derek.
Yeah.
Derek King.
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember who was before Derek.
We had a kid that when Clinton Colby was a freshman,
Passed ball.
He got a scholarship to college. He had caught Boatwright, Michael Boatwright. He had been a catcher for 3 years, but that senior year he didn't catch. He played center field. He was a fast kid too, but he played center field and hit the ball hard. But he got a scholarship. That was the first catcher, but like I said, he didn't catch his senior year. That's going to be a foul ball.
2-1.
And then I know Derek's went, Trevor's went. I'm not too sure about any of the rest of them. Well, I know one of the catchers before him went to college, but I don't know if it was for baseball. But what we have had, I didn't see Michael Boatwright catch, but when Colby started catching, he beat that hustle into him behind the plate, and that has stayed with us throughout all these years. Derek King done a great job with it behind the plate.
Yeah, that hustling catcher thing has become a trademark at Charlton.
It has. All of them we've got right now: Jude Shaw, Connor Nelson, Sean Russell. All of them do the same thing.
Full count. Actually, it's funny, we talk about the hustling catcher thing. That actually was coming a couple of those playoff series was kind of a thing between the on deck batter and our catchers sometimes. You remember that?
Yeah.
We had a little bit of.
Well, I'm gonna be quite honest with you now. They done it at Clinch County.
Toward third, shortstop calls everybody off. That's Caden
Makes
Hobbs.
the catch. Has to be out number one for the Indians, bringing up Shikario Bailey to plate. They'd do it at Clinch and they'd do it at Brantley. They knew Trevor Knowles, that was his gig was to run that ball down, and they would do that just to aggravate him. Yeah. The coach, especially the coach at Brantley, because it almost caused a fight, was doing that on purpose. They'd try to run over Trevor to get to that ball, and that almost didn't work out good for him.
Yeah, I remember that. I was crazy that day, man. It was
swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1. And every bit of it was on video, too.
Yeah, and the coach that had done that, he's no longer with Brantley. But I don't know why you'd do something like that. That was just, that's 1-1.
Just trying to I guess he was trying to fire up his guys.
He was trying to get Trevor Knowles out of his game. He was trying to get inside his head is what he was trying to do. That's 0-2. I think Scaria is looking for another home run with that swing.
Bailey was swinging for that softball field on that one.
That's right. He done a good job in that field a couple of weeks ago.
He sure did.
With 2 strikes on him. Called
I thought that might have been a little low and inside, but they call it.
On the lower inside corner. Be 2 outs for the Indians.
I thought that was, I know you just said it. I could see it. You could see the ball on my shot coming in.
That's going to bring up Sean Russell to the plate and bat for the Indians. Ball high. 1-0. Two and
2-0 on Russell.
It's going to be hit right down the third baseline. Fair ball. That's going to be extra bases for Sean.
He's at it a second.
He's going to hold up there at second. That's about his 5th double in the past week or so, I believe.
You know, that's been kind of a consistent pattern in this game. Every time we get 2 outs, we start hitting.
Well, hopefully we'll stay with it. Kobe hit a triple his last time up. Kobe Bryant at the plate for the Indians. Our second baseman. Going to have a runner come in, courtesy runner for a catcher. Number 1, that should be Trent Gray.
Brian at the plate.
Ball low.
Bryant a couple of years ago looked like he was headed to be one of our quarterbacks for our Indians, but he dedicated himself to baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball only after, I guess, 2 years ago.
About the same time, I believe Connor Nelson done the same thing.
Yeah, I think that happened at the same time, didn't it?
But you know, small school like we got, you need all our athletes playing everything they can play if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Never been big about dedicating yourself to something, and you know, you hear coaches all the time talking about 2 sports kids, recruiting 2 sports kids, and then you hear one say that, it can work out either way, I believe.
There's schools of thoughts both ways. I personally like the multi-sport kid, but it just depends on your preference, I guess.
Oh, he played him perfect.
Colby almost beat that.
Oh,
safe at home.
Safe at home. But that was out number 3.
But that was third out anyway, so it does not matter.
Third out.
Take that run off. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Still 8-0 Indians lead. We'll be right back.
Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
All right, welcome back to Hilliard, Florida. River War on CSN this week. Spring break. Number 14 for the Flashes at the plate. That is Dabowski.
Showing the bottom of the fourth here, Adam. It ends up 8-0. It's going to be a ball.
1-0.
On the inside corner.
Just missed.
1-0.
Outside. 2-0. Well, 90 degrees 5 minutes ago. You feel it dropping?
It's probably dropped, I don't know, 5 degrees in the last 10 minutes. Sun's going down over here. Got a timeout while our shortstop ties his shoe. All right, 2-0 pitch coming.
Ooh, pretty pitch. Bo's doing a good job on that mound tonight.
2-1. Two and two.
Same pitch. 2-2.
It's going to be a chopper hit the second base. Kobe makes the play to Sicario at first for out number 1.
1 out.
Number 7's coming up for Hilliard, Adam.
7 is Hinjera. Just missed that time. A little outside. 1-0. Well, the Indians control their own fate in the region.
They're going to have to win, pretty much win out, make sure they win out. I wouldn't slack up on it any with the lead we have over Irwin.
I'm hoping and praying we win out because I do not want to make that trip to Gordon Lee.
Well, somebody's going to have to, I'm sure,
Somebody will have to
Gordon
at some
Lee's
point.
probably going to be they're ranked number 1, which I don't pay much attention to that, but they always have a good squad up there.
1 and 2. I saw in the AJC baseball rankings, I don't know what formula they use, but we've moved up to number 4. Gordon Lee's at number 1.
That's right. That's going to be strike number 3.
2 outs.
2 outs for the Indians.
Other than we've beaten Gordon Lee for state championships, have they ever not been number 1 in the last decade?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm telling you.
We won a state championship one year, and the next year they was ranked above us the next year.
Yeah, in the
But
preseason poll. I remember that.
They're closer to the Georgia High School Sports Association.
Right.
That's going Tristan
Did he hold on to it? He held on.
He held on.
Had to make it look close, Grover. We're headed to the 5th. Indians lead 8-0. We'll be right back. The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to boiled peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okay.
Welcome back.
And we got number 23 coming in for Hilliard at first base. Number 2 was over there a while ago, so I don't know if they've made any more changes in their defense here. It's going to bring up Gant Geiger to the plate for the Indians.
Yep.
On deck will be Najee the ball magnet Smith. Been hit twice by a pitch tonight.
Y'all don't forget, tomorrow afternoon we're going on the air at 3 o'clock for JV versus Ware, and then 30 minutes after that, Indians versus these Flashes again.
Swing and a miss.
Live from Indian Field tomorrow. And it's youth night. That's what I was supposed to announce.
Yes, it's going to be rec night at Indian Field tomorrow. So make sure you bring your rec players out in their uniforms.
Yep. Travel ballers or rec ballers, either one.
I always have gotten the gate free as long as you have your uniform shirt on, and the kids that want to can go stand with their favorite player on Indian Field.
Oh, hit
by
a
a
pitch. Yeah, now the youth ballers, they get to go out with the players and pregame introductions and all that too, right?
That's
Are we
correct.
Still doing that?
They get to run out on the field, stand with the players while the national anthem was being played, and then they run off shortly after that. It's always been throughout the years, been a big night for the smaller kids. A lot of them kids look up to the high school students, and over the years we've had very good role models on some of our baseball players for the youth, and that's a good thing. I'm glad to see them continue with. I believe he's safe back at first. May got hit by the pitch again.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing for those rec ballers, and the travel ballers for that matter.
I remember.
A lot of those guys will be future Indians in about, 8 years?
Yeah. I've watched some of these kids that's playing here tonight for the varsity run out on the field during rec night.
Maybe we could get Coach Marshman for youth night to do one of those gator gigging things he does. You think he'd do it for youth night?
I think that's only on the summer baseball camp he's got. He doesn't like to ruin that grass. That gator gigging's fun, but it takes a toll on that grass during the summer. I sure wouldn't want to do it right now.
Oh, yeah, he gets upset about that grass now.
You don't know if it's going to be 40 degrees in the morning or 80. Najee,
foul
ball, third base side, out of play.
Let me tell you about that grass. You probably heard the show. We did a coach's show right before, I think it was right after the pandemic, or right as the pandemic was coming last year.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody had been doing batting practice on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing a show where somebody had been standing and pitching. He was not happy about that.
No, he's that's one thing that's been very consistent with him. He's picking up stuff off of Hilliard's field right now as we're speaking and tossing it off. From the time we had the rocks put around the backstop, it's going to be another foul ball out of play.
But you know what, though? That's why we probably have the best-looking field
in
in
South
Georgia.
What I was going to say,
in Georgia.
From the time we've had them rocks around our backstop, after every home game, every kid was on their hands and knees, putting rocks back where they belong, out of the grass, back where they belong. He takes very good care of our field.
Going.
That's a pass ball. He's going to make it to second. He's going to make it to third.
Hit by a pitch, dead ball again.
He did not act like he got hit by a pitch.
I didn't think he hit him.
But we were
Colby,
talking.
I meant Geiger.
If, in fact, that's the third time tonight he's been hit by the pitch. which that kind of helped Hilliard that because Gant was going to make it to third on that. That brings up Bo Nasworth, our pitcher tonight, batting in the 9 hole. 2 on, nobody out. That's going to be hit the right field. Right fielder makes a great play. He covers a lot of ground, Adam.
He's fast.
Got a good break on the ball. The sun's out of his eyes.
14 out there in right field with that speed, Grover. That is Dubowski.
He does a fine job.
He's got some wheels.
That's going to bring up our leadoff, Tristan Herring, number 17, to the plate for the Indians. We got 1 out.
He has singled, doubled, and tripled tonight.
Ball outside. All he's got left, Adam's a home run.
I'm not jinxing him. I'm going to let you do it.
No. That's not a jinx.
Oh, that's not a jinx? What happened? Oh, baseball landed on the field out there.
I don't. No, because that's hitting for the cycle is one of the hardest things in baseball to do anyway. Ball high.
2-0. Yeah, we're going to tape the Coach Marchman show tomorrow, but it probably won't be up until after the games tomorrow night. I just don't know if I'll have time to upload it in between doing the show and getting ready for JV.
No, it normally you're going to do that with him at 1 o'clock. It normally takes about an hour, and that's going to leave you an hour to move all your stuff to the outfield and get set up for the game. So.
Yeah, because you know how I set up for the coaches show. I set up at the backstop, and then
that's
I'm
right.
Load everything back up and get out there to the center.
That's going to be a base hit.
There's a base hit.
That's going to score Gant from second base. Throw comes in, cut off. Runners on first and second still for the Indians. 1 out. Leads 9-0. Top of the 5th. Bring up Wade Rutherford to bat for us, our center fielder. Wade, the grass killer, Rutherford, he does not stand still and out there at center field. He's going to be pacing the whole time. That's ball.
Wade plays center field out there right in front of us in them home games, and he's right in front of our cameras, and he's always pacing. Always moving. 1-0.
1-0. That's going to be a fair ball. Fair ball going to score.
Smith's going to score. Herring's going to hold at third.
That's going to be a double for old Wade.
10-0 Indians.
Indians still with 1 out here. Runners on third and second now. Coach Marksman's walking up. Gonna
think we're gonna start
take Connor Nelson out.
I'm waiting on him. Number Vickers.
That's Ian Vickers, number 7.
And I have to give his grandparents a shout out. His grandparents came to the store yesterday checking out the campground. They didn't realize that that I do this.
Right.
She heard my voice when I was talking to her. She said, "Are you the one on the radio that does the baseball?"
I know his daddy David was talking. He was listening to us trying to make it up to Irwin the other night. And he missed the first game, but I know he was there for the whole second game. He probably was there for some of the first one, but he said the only time he lost, but I think between Homerville and Fargo or somewhere, he lost service for a little bit or somewhere along there. But he listens a lot. He'll go out to the truck sometimes and listen while he's at the home games when the varsity's playing. When Ian's not on the field, but Ian's a 10th grader for us. He's a good little old baseball player. He's got pretty good at pitching. He's going to be good for the Indians in the future. Strike number 1.
Well, I told him if I had an opportunity, I'd give him a shout out. So shout out to the Vickers grandparents.
They live in Moniac, Georgia. Ball high, 1-1. We're gonna have Colton Cruz will be on deck, number 13.
Yeah.
I think he's in ninth, I believe. Ball high, 2-0 or 2-1.
2-1. Still just one out.
It ends with runners on third and second. That's strike number 2. I was waiting on it. That was too close for him not to call it for sure. 2-2.
Yeah, I've got 2-2 also.
Scoreboard says 2-1, but ball low.
Ooh, just a little low. We'll take it. Full count.
Strike 3 swinging. That's 2 outs for the Indians, bringing up Colton Cruz, wearing number 13 tonight.
Colton Cruz at the plate.
He plays first base and pitches for our JV squad.
He and Ian both are going to be up and coming pitchers for the Tribe next couple of years.
That's correct. Ball high.
Are any of our current pitchers on this year's squad seniors?
Connor Nelson's a
Besides Connor,
senior this
Connor
year.
is.
Number 1, Trenton Gray, he's a senior.
Is he a senior? Okay. So we're gonna have to retool just a little bit in that spot. Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, we got a
I
lot
shouldn't
of
say retool. We're gonna have to fill a couple spots.
we got a lot of good kids coming in, and a couple already stepping up and playing some varsity play quite frequently. So we should be fine.
I've got 2-1. And so does the blue. I saw him flash those fingers.
He does them quick. That's 3-2 then. 3-1.
Well, this will be our last home game we've done for the Flashes this year. I'll tell you what, we've had a good time coming down here. The folks have been real good to see us in this season.
It's a swing and a miss. That's going to take it to a full count. It's nice when your community is this close and everybody can get along good. And they mixed up in the stands behind us, and everybody. Some people tend to forget that everybody loves their kids just as much as you love yours.
Oh yeah.
Swing and a miss. He was swinging for it though.
10-0, Indians lead. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Yeah, I hope the folks down here have enjoyed the webcast. We certainly want to come back again next season. Maybe do another Select 6. Maybe even expand a little bit if we can.
Well, you picked up some sponsors over around this area.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I did. Franklin Equipment Sales.
That's right.
TNT Cabinetry. And then when we do youth football down here for them, we could pick up A&R Windows, Hilliard Meats, right here downtown. Right. Steamboat Lilies. They sponsor for us down here. So they get and I believe there's a couple others. I'm afraid I'm missing somebody. Oh, Southern Bell Photography. Bella Blue Photography. Blue. Yeah. And so the Hilliard folks down here, when we're able to get down here and do the games, they come out in full force and sponsor. Their businesses support their kids down here.
That's great.
And that's what it takes,
They're going to leave Ian Vickers in, going to play third base for us on defense, and Colton Cruz is going to be our first baseman. Think everything else is staying the same, Adam, I believe.
So I want to thank all these folks down here in Hilliard that made it possible for us to come down here this year. Definitely want to come back next year and do this more.
Yeah, I know you've been doing the youth football over here. Did you do that? This is your first year that you've done the youth football, or the second?
Yeah, they do football. NFHS down here, I believe, does. No, they do not do football. NFHS does not do football down here. They do basketball down here, though. They've actually wanted me to do some football down here, but the schedules haven't worked out, because we play on Friday nights.
Right.
And I'm obviously committed to Charlton. I think I did get one game in last year down here because we had an open night, and I was able to get down here and do one.
That's what it was. Because I remember you had done one of them.
Yeah, well,
because we wasn't playing, and that's what I watched for a little while.
Right.
Here you done pretty good with their football, high school football.
They
this
had
year
an
over
excellent
here.
season last year. Made the playoffs again. Ran into Madison County again, and we all know Madison should be 5A at least. You know how Madison County does. They have like 4 high schools in a mile radius, and they send all their athletes to one.
One of them.
You know how it is, playing with the numbers.
Yeah. Everybody fussed about Gordon Lee doing that, but and I don't understand. It's a city high school.
Yeah.
And I think you pronounce it Chickamauga, I believe. So, but it was nice seeing them go home with 2 losses during the state championship series. Bo Nasworth with the pitch a little inside, ball number 1.
1-0.
The Hilliard was undefeated for quite a while with the
They
football.
were undefeated all the way into the playoffs.
Into the playoffs.
And then they ran into Madison County. It's just such a huge school. It would be like Charlton playing Lowndes. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, but somehow or other, Madison and a couple other schools in Florida have figured out how to get down into the single A bracket.
Well, I didn't realize till we played a private school in strike one. Middle school baseball this year. The private schools over in Florida can actually play. They play up to 9th grade. So you got 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade playing on the private schools, middle school teams. That's going to be hit to Colby, or Colton Cruz, as Daddy calls him, Colby. Takes it himself to the bag for out number 1.
1 out. I know you want to win, but as a coach, how do you feel good about that? About knowing you're pulling from 4 or 5 high schools to play a single A school that has 30 kids on the team. I just don't know how you feel good about that.
I don't either, but either way, here you should be very proud of what their football team, high school football team, done this year. It brings pride to your community when your kids perform, and I know they had I think the girls' high school cheerleading team, they won a couple of state championships over here.
Who's that?
I believe it was Hilliard's varsity cheerleaders. They won a couple of state championships over here.
Oh, yeah, that was yeah.
Oh, I ate him up. He's just ball still in front of him, throws late.
Safe at first. Hilliard's youth girls, they're rec girls, what we call rec.
Right.
They've won all kind of titles cheerleading. And I believe Hilliard's it may be Hilliard or West Nassau. One of the 2 cheerleading squads down here won a national title.
And that's what I was confused with. I don't know if it's West Nassau, but a friend of mine, Chuck Edwards' daughter, was on the state championships when they was high school age.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I knew that, but I couldn't remember if it was Hilliard or West Nassau.
And down here, it's not like cheer; it's more like gymnastics.
That's a pretty pitch right there for a strike. I think they've put on the scoreboard. It didn't show on the scoreboard, leaving 50-1.
They do that. What do you call it? A competitive cheer down here.
Yeah, they're very serious about it.
They'll be jumping, spinning, throwing each other all over the place. There's a hit. Oh, nice play over there. Oh, I thought he got it. It gets out of the infield.
That's going to be Trent Gray in the shortstop replacing Tristan Herron.
I thought he had that over there short.
That was another change in as it made.
Did a run get across for the Flashes? I didn't see one cross.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, earlier it did, not this inning. No, it did not. I don't remember a run either.
I don't remember a run crosses. Their scoreboard's got a run up there.
Well, Like I said, it was 50-1 just a minute ago.
Woo.
Ooh, that one got away from Bo a little bit and high and inside. Now the scoreboard's off.
It's off. Right down the
Pretty
middle.
pitch. Should be strike number 2
Yeah,
on the
count,
batter.
Blue. I can't see his other hand. Could you see the balls?
I think it's 1 and 2. That's a good looking pitch. Missed just a little bit, I guess. 2 and 2, I believe.
Yeah. I can see a strike hand, but I can't see the left hand. Outside corner. Full count.
Strike number 3. Base is occupied.
Out 2 for the Tribe. Flash is making a little noise here in the bottom of the 5th, though. 2 runners on base and their slugger up bat.
Yeah, if they start scoring, maybe they turn the scoreboard back on. Cause you got one up on the broadcast, right?
Johnson's capable of knocking it out of here. And all of a sudden, Hilliard would be right back in it.
That's
There it
going to be
Back. It's going to drop.
over his head. And left center, that's going to score
Here
1.
comes the next one.
That's going to score 2 for Hilliard.
Johnson with a double. Keeps Hilliard alive for another inning.
What score you got? 10 to 2?
Sir?
You got 10 to 2?
I got 10 to 2.
It's going to be up the middle. Colby makes the play at second base.
For the first.
Out at first
Got
base.
him. Looks like we're headed to the 6, y'all. I thought maybe we might do a run rule deal for a second, but Flash is fighting back. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Roanoke Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Raleigh Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Franklin Equipment Sales is Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia's premier outdoor equipment dealer with top brands like Bad Boy, Turo zero-turn mowers, Stihl handheld equipment, along with our superior customer service. There's no need to shop anywhere else. Stop by and check us out, conveniently located just 1 block north of the traffic light in Hilliard, Florida, or call 904-675-9129. T&T Cabinets and More, meeting all of your custom cabinetry needs. We're a distributor for Artisan Mills cabinets. For all of your custom cabinet needs, phone 904-673-2183. T&T Cabinets is a proud sponsor of Hilliard Baseball and the Charlton Sports Network.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere.
Welcome back. Hey, I have a message on our over on our YouTube channel from Coach Murray, football Indians head coach. He said Bama Adams hit down here for the Flashes. Hold on, let me go back to it. Coach Murray says Bama Adams hit for the Cycle in Hilliard his junior year.
Well, I think Tristan won't get that opportunity. I believe he's been taken out of the game. Jude Shaw's coming up to bat now for the Indians, number 4. But that Bama Adams was an extraordinary athlete.
Yeah.
I did not know he'd done that. I'm glad Coach Murray was listening to be able to share that with the viewers. Umpire's getting the changes wrote down, I'm guessing. He's
That would have been back in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back
that-
in the 90s.
Jude Jaw set to deliver for the first pitch.
Foul ball.
Coach Marshman makes a decent play at third base.
Coach Marshman made the play over there, didn't he?
Yeah, that's a terrible throw back in there.
Barehanded.
Yeah, but that was a terrible throw back to their catcher.
What's up, man?
Wade the Flash Rutherford's daddy just walked by WD over here.
Outside.
Oh, I guess he held up there.
1-1. Grover runner on the scoreboard now. They've killed that one over there.
Yeah.
So I think we're on our own.
Ball high.
2-1.
My man told their catcher he's got to frame that. Swing and a miss.
2-2. Y'all give me in about an hour after I get home and check out the Running Bear Facebook page, Running Bear Outpost at Traders Hill. I'm going to show y'all an awesome camper. That's hit
That's going to get
shortstop.
too short. Jude rounding first, holding up at first, and I have had a chance to preview what he's talking about. You definitely need to check out that Facebook page of theirs. Have a very unique camper showed up at Traders Hill, beautiful campground this afternoon.
We've got a 100 wooden nickels floating around Charlton County somewhere. If you find one, it's got a Running Bear Outpost on it. Bring it out there, you get a free snow cone.
Did not know that. I'll be looking for wooden nickels.
There's 100 of them floating around Folkestone somewhere.
Everybody likes a snow cone. Just depending on what day we got to go get it, it's going to be 35 or 85 here.
Well, we've had a bunch of kids out at the campground this weekend. I think I've made more snow cones this weekend than I've made in my life.
Safe at first.
Cranking them out.
You was telling me y'all had a pretty full weekend out here this past weekend at Traders Hill. That's great. I remember times when that thing didn't have 2 campers a year come in there. So y'all must have done some good changes out here and improvements. That's probably the best kept secret in the area of that campground, that you don't pay a big price for it. You're right next to the beautiful St. Mary's River.
Mm-hmm.
With full hookups. Swing and a miss.
1-2. I actually went looking
Gonna be
for some
Connor
of those
Lloyd,
wood nickels
number
I put out. I
14.
couldn't find them.
I missed that. Connor Lloyd, number 14's at the bat for the Indians.
So he's okay?
He's working in our younger players at this time.
Yeah, he's getting the younger guys in now.
Ball low.
Down low. Yeah, that's Lloyd at the plate. I have 2-2.
I know we got 2 strikes, but I
Yeah,
cannot
I
see
know that
his,
for a fact.
his
I can't see his
left hand.
over his left shoulder. Full count. I am guessing I was right. So you spring breakers, y'all head out to Indian Field tomorrow. Baseball all afternoon long. Youth night. Wear your jerseys for you ball players.
Swing and a miss.
Pass ball, he's headed to third.
Third on the pass ball at the
Here's the
second
throw.
base. Throw comes in to third.
Safe at third.
That's going to bring up Dylan McAllister, number 22 for the Indians. Dylan's been getting some play in region play for the Indians off and on. He's stepped up big. One of our young kids that's stepping up and getting some playing time. Well, Indians with 1 out, correct,
Got on
Adam?
that corner. 0-1, McAllister.
corner's getting wider.
McAllister's another one that's gotten a lot of varsity time this year for
Yeah,
a young man.
yeah, that's what I was just saying. He
Yeah.
stepped up big time. Dylan's in the 10th grade, I believe, this year. Ball high. I believe that's going to be Hayes Johnson on deck. Ball high. Should be 3-1 at him.
3-1, yeah, I believe so. What do you think about our region this year? We know we have to take care of our own, but the middle of the pack, man, it's loaded. There's a bunch of them battling for that 3 or 4 spot.
Yeah. Full count on a low pitcher. Yeah, that we clinch, I think.
The clinch is back in it now. They're back
Clinch
in the
is
hunt.
back in it. They was, I think, 0-6 at the beginning. Foul ball back to the backstop.
I think the only one you could say is totally out of it would be
Probably
Turner.
Or Brooks.
Yeah, and Brooks. Turner and Brooks. The rest of the region, they're all battling for that 3 or 4 spot.
Yeah, there's a wad there for that 3-4 spot. That's going to be out of play, foul over the backstop.
For us, what we have left between Atco and Lanier, Lanier's the most dangerous to me because they've actually beat Irwin once.
Well, you can't
look
discard
past
ACO neither, and I think we play ACO next, and that's what they need to concentrate on. Because I believe that's what we done up in Brooks County on that Friday night. Is we beat them pretty handily here at Indian Field on a Tuesday, and then we lost concentration on that Friday. We got beat by a team that we turned around and played them again the same night and beat them 17-0.
I still don't know what happened over in Brooks County.
That is a great play by their catcher. Their catcher does
Yeah,
a
it
good
was.
job. Keep him in front of him.
Catcher for the Flashes is on the ball back there. He's kept a lot of balls in front of him that probably should have got banged.
Yeah. That's number 15, Lyle Bennett.
Foul ball.
I believe that's 15 or 16.
I know we have a lot of college recruiters that watch the webcast. There's some guys down here on the Hilliard side of the border you guys need to come check out, too. There's some athletes down here.
Yeah. And anytime you're being coached by somebody that's played in the major league, I don't care how long he was in it or what team he was with, he's passing on knowledge that not many people ever get to see in their life. That's going to be a pop foul. That's going to be kept in play.
Back at us. 1 and 2. You know, we were talking about youth night a while ago. We were talking about the baseballers coming to the game. The softballers can too, right? Or no?
Oh yeah,
They can come too, right?
Softball or baseball.
Yeah.
They do. You know, they do a football, which is during the rec football season. They do it at Champ Bailey
cheerleaders
Field,
don't go, yeah.
the swamp there for the football, and with the cheerleaders. And
Right.
then, as far as I know, and we have a lot of female rec baseball players also. There's been at times where they couldn't get enough of young girls playing softball to make teams. I had a couple when Chase was young played for me that was very good athletes. One of them's playing softball now for the maidens.
Foul ball. Count remains 2 and 2.
Hayes Johnson, number 29, up to bat for the Indians.
Hayes is a good football player for the JV Indians, too.
Yeah. Well, he's got to be gritty. I know his daddy. Swing and a miss for out number 3.
Bottom of the 6th coming up. Indians still lead 10 to 2. We'll be right back.
Coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Heron Cleaning and Restoration, LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Heron Cleaning and Restoration.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
All right, welcome back. Grover, we got a new pitcher on the mound.
Yeah, we got Sicario Bagley's come back into the game to pitch for the Indians. Bo Nasworth moved to first base. We got a whole lot of defensive changes. Connor Lloyd's going to be playing second base for the Indians. Shortstop's going to be Trent Gray. Ian Vickers is still at third base. He was the last inning. Hayes Johnson's went to right field. We still got Wade in at center field. Jude Shaw's going to be catching for the Indians. And I cannot tell who's in left field. Dylan McAllister's in left field. So, ball one.
14 at the plate for the Flashes. That is Dabowski.
That's going to be hit down the line. Touched foul. Foul ball. It's great to see a bunch of these younger Indians getting a chance to play on the varsity field. It's going to be foul ball out of play behind the backstop. It's going to bring 2 strikes on the 14 for Hilliard.
Just missed that outside corner.
Corner was not there. Should be 2-2. It's going to be popped out of play.
Count remains 1-2.
No pitch. Called times by the batter. It's going to be, he's having a good at bat. He's popped another one behind the backstop here out of play. Oh, that's a pretty pitch.
Pretty pitch. One out.
I don't know if he was going to call it, but G was going to throw the ball to third base anyway. That's a nice pitch. Number 7, the pitcher for Hilliard will be up to bat.
And Jarrah at the plate.
One and oh.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Shakarier doesn't pitch that often, but he also gets right back up on the mound and gets ready to throw the ball. 1-2.
Oh, right, that flashes. Did it get anybody?
No, it actually, there's a little gap between the.
Man, that looked dangerous.
The net and then the dugouts here, and that thing went right through that gap and missed a little old girl by just a little bit.
That bat boy was ducking.
That's strike number 3. That's 2 outs.
Bailey getting it done up there so far.
And number 23 will be up to bat for Hilliard.
23.
They brought him to play first base.
Isaac Hunter.
Oh. Ball 1. We got a lot of umpires in the stands tonight. Strike 1, 1-1.
Ooh, just missed. 2-1.
That must be a little high.
Bailey's got a nice rhythm going right now.
He does. He gets back up there and pitches quick.
A little high, 3-1.
See if he can throw a strike right here. 3-2. He's got such a slow delivery. I'm not talking about the speed of his pitch, just the way he delivers it.
Base on balls.
Let's bring it up number 11 for the Flashes.
I don't see an 11.
Hang on a minute. His first name's Taylor, because I heard somebody say it.
I don't have an 11 on this lineup. That is an 11, right? Not 17. We got a balk. Runner goes to second.
Not sure what happened there. I was looking down trying to find who's at bat for him.
Called strike on 1.
Not a number 11 on there. What we have.
Ooh, inside. 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him.
Miss. 3 outs.
We're headed to the 7th. Your Indians still lead 10-2. We'll be right back.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to boiled peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us. Welcome back.
Going to have the starting pitcher, Bo Nasworth, off the bat for the Indians, batting in, I believe, the 8th hole. Ian Vickers is on deck. On 1-0.
1-0 on Vickers.
That's Nasworth.
Oh, was that Nasworth? I thought you said that was Vickers a while ago.
Vickers is on deck.
Oh, okay.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Oh, I knew I wasn't hearing everything right.
Well,
Or hearing things, rather. Down low.
2-1.
Tammy texted me. Sold out of bait again at the Running Bear. Got to go get more tomorrow. That's a good thing.
That's great news.
That's a good thing. Catfish are biting right now. They're tearing them up.
I don't know if I want to reach my hand down in the water and get one. I imagine that St. Mary's River is still pretty cold out there.
Yeah. Oh, the water?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I saw somebody post something about that on the river the other day. They said it was like 67 degrees in the water right now at the St. Mary's.
That's going to be hit.
Second
base.
That's going to get out of the infield.
I've seen several balls do that tonight. I've never walked out there on the field, but it must be pretty hard.
So you can watch Indians baseball and get a fishing report.
That's going to be bring up Trent Gray to the plate for the Indians.
Boy, Trent did a phenomenal job the other night on the mound. What was it?
Tuesday night.
Yeah, that game one against
Irwin.
Hilliard.
Yeah.
I mean, against Irwin. Boy, he was on fire that night.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That's probably the best game I've seen him pitch this season, was that game against Irwin.
He done a fine job for sure. Trent does pretty good about every time he pitches for us, so. That's going to be hit to right field. He's calling for it. Brings it in for an out. It's going to bring up Wade to Rocket Rutherford to the plate. And then we'll have Ian Vickers on deck.
What's that?
That's going to bring Wade to the plate, Wade Rutherford, and then we got Ian Vickers on deck. He must have been out there just getting a bat a while ago. Outside.
Throw down to first.
And
safe. He got back. Excuse me.
Low and away. 2-0.
Three and 0. Catcher's done a good job for them tonight. I thought that one was going to come back here.
The catcher's done an excellent job for Hilliard tonight. I think Coach Marksman again gave him to take one sign, but I thought that earlier tonight and he swung away. That's ball four. Base on balls. That brings up Ian Vickers to the plate.
See if that brings Coach Perez out. Not yet.
And Shakario Bailey will be on deck for the Indians.
I think Vickers' grandparents are here tonight. Yeah, they're right over there. Right down there along the wall over there.
Made the trip from the big city of Moniac, Georgia. It's going to be 1-0. He missed the outside corner by a couple of inches, I guess. That has been a strike tonight.
Ball high.
2-0.
Don't see any movement out of Hilliard yet.
I got somebody warming up in their bullpen, I believe.
Do they?
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Three and one.
Bo's getting a pretty good secondary out there at second base.
Base on balls. Ian's headed to first. Base is loaded.
That's going to bring up Sicario Bailey. Still in the game. I'm sorry. Yep, Sicario Bailey still in the game for the Indians with the bases loaded. How many outs we got here, Adam? One? We got one out.
That's what I got.
Okay.
One out. One out, base loaded. Down
Ball
low.
low. He's wanting to swing bad.
Oh, hit by
A pitch. It's going to bring the score, I believe, 11-2.
11-2, yes, sir. That's going to bring the coach out. Might have another pitching change coming up right here.
He's probably got to save something for tomorrow night, too, with them coming over and playing us. And
Yep, pitching change. Let's see who we've got.
going to bring the
23.
first. He was playing first base for Hilliard. Just got put in the game. He's going to come in to pitch.
Isaac Hunter will take over pitching duties for the Flashes. While Isaac warms up, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okay.
Welcome back. Indians lead 11-2. New pitcher on the mound.
It's going to bring up Jude Shaw to bat for the Indians.
Hear that train in the background. Reminds me of Railroad Days, Rail Watch coming up this weekend in Folkestone. Train Watcher's Paradise, man.
I've been told there's more trains go through Folkestone, Georgia in an hour than most anywhere in our country, which is, it's hard to believe when you live there. You get so used to them. Off-speed pitch right here for a strike.
Wouldn't surprise me. We have whole festivals wrapped around that train track.
We do. Brings some economy for the locals. And nothing. No drinks.
Hit
going to hit the third base. That's a bad hop for him. He makes the Wow, he recovered very well and made a good, strong throw to first base for an out.
Yeah, that was a good play.
That's going to have an RBI for Jude, though.
12-2, Indians lead.
1 out, 2 outs.
So I got 2 outs.
Two outs now. I believe that's Connor Lloyd at the bat for us. Yep.
Isaac Connor on the mound. I'm trying to see what grade he's in. Isaac is a freshman.
I thought he looked pretty young. That's going to be a pop-up to the first baseman in foul territory and makes the play.
He did.
Good job.
Bottom of the 7th coming up. 12-2. Charlton leads. We'll be right back.
Finoki Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back. Okefenokee Sportsman.
Franklin Equipment Sales is Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia's premier outdoor equipment dealer with top brands like Bad Boy, Turo zero-turn mowers, Stihl handheld equipment, along with our superior customer service. There's no need to shop anywhere else. Stop by and check us out, conveniently located just 1 block north of the traffic light in Hilliard, Florida, or call 904-675-9129. T&T Cabinets and More, meeting all of your custom cabinetry needs. We're a distributor for Artisan Mills cabinets. For all of your custom cabinet needs. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th, Indians lead.
Shakari Bailey's going to continue to pitch for the Indians right here, try to close the game out. But I seen the 1-1.
1-1.
I seen you had the Okefenokee Sportsman's commercial on. Y'all make sure y'all shop local and support the people that support your kids.
1-2. Yeah, Okefenokee Sportsman, they're under new ownership too, but they'll continue. I've been in there a few times. They're going to continue to support the kids, and I know we appreciate the support from Okefenokee Sportsman, and because they don't only support CSM, but they support the ball teams too.
That's correct. Hit back up the middle.
There's the throw, safe at first.
Safe at first. They've I don't know the new owners, but Fred Coley, that one of the previous owners of it, he's always cooked the steak dinners. They have the fundraiser for the football teams every year. He's done some stuff for the baseball team over the years when we needed to. When we won the state championship, he actually cooked the steak dinners that we served the kids that won the state championship when we gave them their rings and plaques.
Fred did that.
Yeah. So that he's always been supportive of our youth. Strike.
Well, I've met the new folks, and they're fantastic people. And I have a feeling they're going to continue that tradition.
That's going to be a high pop-up. Having to come in on it. Took a couple of steps back. Dylan McAllister takes it for an out for the Indians in left field. Well, that's great news. Like I said, I'm not familiar with the owners. I'll try to get by there and meet them. But y'all make sure y'all support the people around town and over here in Hilliard that supports the kids.
Good hustle there by that catcher.
That's Jude Shaw.
Jude Shaw.
Jude's a 10th grader for us this year. Getting some playing time on varsity. Giving some of our catchers a much-needed break.
Just missed. 1-1. 2-1. I only have 1 out. Is that what you have?
I have 1 out.
1 out.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. Have to apologize. They took the scoreboard down here at Hilliard, so we're having to keep track of it. I don't have a counter.
2 outs.
Hilliard down to their final out. Indians leading 12-2 in the bottom of the 7th.
20 at the plate. That is, I'm not showing a 20 either. I think Flashes are getting some of their younger guys in as well, I think. I want to know.
Number 15 on deck for Hilliard if he makes it on. And then his work. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Woo.
2-2, swing and a miss. He's got a good looking swing at him. He's just pulling his head off of it a little bit.
Oh,
that's
nice
pretty
pitch.
Out
that
number
was,
3.
That was ugly.
That'll do it for the Charlton Hilliard game this Monday night. We're going to have another one tomorrow night at our place over there in Folkestone. Final will be 12-2, Charlton.
Yep. Charlton, a good game down here. The folks down here in Hilliard are always good to us. I want to thank the folks for having us again this year. And we'll have a final game as far as Hilliard's concerned on CSN tomorrow night. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get some football in for them this fall and be back here for baseball next year.
Yes, it's great you're picking up some sponsors over here and being able to do some of their kids' stuff too. And like I said, it's good for everybody. Hilliard's come a long way with their baseball field, and they've came a long way with. I know their record on their football was excellent this year, so I'm glad to see it. Now, if we play them, I hope we beat them, but I'm glad to see them having a lot of success over here.
All right, y'all. We thank y'all for watching this presentation of Flashes and Indians baseball on CSN. We'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, JV action versus Ware County Grover, and then the Flashes again tomorrow night versus our varsity.
That's right. And also our JV played Hilliard tonight before we played, and they also won their game against Hilliard.
Yeah,
so
they won 8-2 tonight.
They'll be playing Ware County, which is a lot bigger school, at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and then after that concludes, 30 minutes later, the Indians will play Hilliard again at our place.
JV's going to get tested again tomorrow.
That's right.
All right, y'all. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for watching Charlton and Flashes baseball on the Charlton Sports Network.